I have a YouTube channel with over 1 million subscribers. I've built multiple faceless channels from scratch and consult on YouTube strategy for some of the biggest brands and creators in the world. But what if I lost it all? My channel, my subscribers, my income, gone. This is exactly what I would do to start over and build a thriving channel by the end of 2024. This is exactly what I would do to start over, because anyone watching can be in this exact same position. My name is Drew Barsness. I've been creating content for 5 years, built multiple successful channels, and consult for major brands and creators like Benji X Scarlett. We did 5.5 billion views last year alone, but I believe that education should be free. Too many people gatekeep YouTube strategy, scared of competition. I disagree. YouTube is a rising tide. Everyone can succeed. Competition breeds better content. So here's the challenge. I have $0 in my bank account. 0 connections, 0 help. I can't get a job. I only have 24 hours in a day and 4 months to rebuild. I can only use the skills I already have. Let's prove that anyone can do this by starting with the right niche. We have absolutely nothing, so we need to be strategic. First, understand that some niches are easier to get views in than others, and we don't have a ton of resources. Anything hyper-competitive is out. Gaming, business, finance. These often require significant investment to succeed. I'd also stay away from automation-prone niches like top 10 lists. Anything the YouTube gurus are preaching is probably a good idea to avoid. It's going to be too competitive. Another thing, steer clear of niches with very young audiences. Your ad revenue will be significantly lower, meaning you'll need videos to go extra viral to make good money. Avoid Minecraft, Roblox, anything Gen Z culture focused. This cuts down our options, but we're doing this for a reason. We need to find a niche that we can dominate in. I'm going to look internally in my head and understand what I'm already interested in. I'm going to find a niche based on stuff I already have an understanding of. Why? Because we don't have money to hire a researcher. We only have time. Starting with topics we know gives us leverage against our competitors. Someone else can come in, but if they don't have the knowledge, we can outperform them with our ideas. That's the key. We need to beat people on ideas, not by our editing, our thumbnails. So what are my interests? I'm interested in self-improvement content, animals because I grew up on a farm, YouTube strategy, gaming, and lore about gaming. Now we're going to look at these to find parallels. Can we combine 2 different interests into a niche that's relatively new? Most things have been done before, but the twists between 2 niches, those are unique. For example, I like animals, but there are tons of videos about the animal kingdom. But what if I combine that with my interest in self-improvement? We could talk about confidence and relate that back to different animals in the animal kingdom that exert confidence. What can we learn from animals and bring that over to self-improvement? Another idea, loyalty. We could talk about what it means to be loyal and compare those lessons to, let's say, dogs, a great example of a loyal animal. This may sound strange, but when you do this, you're finding new ideas that have already been proven to go viral on their own. We can combine them to create truly interesting channel concepts. Another example, financial literacy taught in gaming terms. Let's say instead of money, you're talking about the stock market using villager emeralds from Minecraft. Stuff like this gives you a creative edge and helps you develop more interesting ideas. But how do we know if these niche ideas are actually viable? That's where the next step comes in. We'll need to prove these ideas can go viral. Remember, we have $0. There are paid tools like ViewStats or a couple others, but we're going to be using only YouTube. We're going to search for our broad niche keywords: gaming, Minecraft, self-improvement, lore. The big overarching terms. Filter by last week and view count to find videos with significant views from smaller channels. This means they've found an outlier topic or format, something that's working. We're going to take these proven ideas and spin our niche into similar topics. Right now, we're looking for proven title and thumbnail formats that have gone viral. That's crucial for getting views. For example, a great format is 7 Deadly Sins of XYZ. We could do the 7 Deadly Sins of buying an aquarium, or the 7 Deadly Sins of owning a dog. Another is I XYZ'd for 100 hours in XYZ. This is a great format for gaming content. That XYZ section is where you plug in your own niche ideas. Let's say our niche is financial literacy explained in gaming terms. We're going to plug our idea into these proven formats. The 7 Deadly Sins of investing in the stock market. I played the stock market like Minecraft for 100 days. We now have ideas, titles, and thumbnails that all have data that's proven they've gone viral. And if you're finding this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next step in building your YouTube channel, because we're just getting started. Now that we have a solid idea bank, it's time to dive deeper into crafting those click-worthy titles and thumbnails. It's time to write the script. Scripting is where we can gain a lot of leverage and attract viewers that other channels can't. Why? Because scripting is something a lot of people don't understand. Thankfully, I used to work in the film industry and went to film school, so I have a decent grasp on narrative script writing. But for now, the basics are all that we need. And the key to adapting that to YouTube is understanding stakes and payoffs. We need to set up a promise, a stake, and then ensure our video progresses towards delivering on that promise. Sounds simple, but a lot of people get this wrong. So how do we do this? We're going to take those proven title ideas, 7 Deadly Sins, I did XYZ for 100 hours, and plug them into Google Gemini. This is important. Use Gemini, not ChatGPT. ChatGPT is great for analytical tasks, but Gemini is more creative and understands creative context better. We're going to ask Gemini for the structure of a video based on those titles. This gives us a framework for breaking up our topics properly. All we have to do to this is literally just copy and paste the link to a video that's already performed well and tell Gemini to break it down. Now we have structure. Next, we analyze the hook of the viral video using that structure. Did they set it up correctly? If it's viral, they probably did. Now we're going to take their hook and optimize it for our own topic. Remember though, don't copy one-to-one. That's a bad idea. Use it for inspiration. But if you're uncomfortable with this, I'll teach you how to create hooks on your own. Your very first sentence needs to set up an emotion in your viewer. It needs to confirm the packaging of the video, what your title and thumbnail promised your hook should confirm. For example, the video you're watching right now's title and thumbnail promise to show how I'd rebuild my channel from scratch if I lost it all. So at the very beginning, I outlined my experience, 1 million subscribers, faceless channels, and consulting for major brands. You, the viewer, haven't been clickbaited because everything I've told you is true. That's what this video is about. Then I raised the stakes. This is the second most important part of the hook. We need to give viewers a reason to stay until the end. In an educational niche like YouTube strategy, they'll learn something new. In entertainment, they'll experience an emotion or see something crazy happen. We do this by setting up a new idea, something that will transform the viewer as they watch. A silly example would be, you may know Ninja, the Fortnite streamer, but you didn't know he used to be a master chef, and I've found some compelling evidence that may reveal his secret past. Obviously, a hypothetical example, but you get the idea. Then, throughout the script, we want to continuously rehook them and bridge topics together. If I'm talking about my Ninja Gordon Ramsay video, I'd structure it with a hook, our intro, then Act 2 would be the 3 pieces of evidence. As I'm ending a section, I'd say something like, but more interestingly, if you look at when he was 8, you'll notice there's a big cake he baked. Basically, we're bridging sections together so people don't even realize we're moving into a new topic. That's how we keep attention. And we continue this until the very end, because scripting is just one part of a larger strategy. You want to take your YouTube channel to the next level? I want to invite you to join my YouTube Social Circle Mastermind. This is a school group where I provide private mentorship to those who sign up. Think of it as everything we're outlining in this video, but I do all the work for you. We have 2 group coaching calls per week where we discuss YouTube strategy. You can ask me anything about your channel and I'll build out strategies in real time for you. Others can listen in and learn as well. I also have tons of proven video formats that have gone viral. You can just take them and use them. It's an affordable price, less than a coffee per day each month, and the price is going up soon, so you should join right away. And for a limited time, the first 10 people who sign up after this video is posted will get a free hour-long YouTube call session with me. Ask me anything and I'll help you build a strategy to start getting views on YouTube instantly. Check the link in the description to learn more, and I hope to see you there soon. But let's talk about editing. We don't have a ton of money, so we can't afford a fancy editor. That's okay. We're going to focus heavily on scripting beforehand because that will actually help us do less editing in the long run. I don't think editing is that important. It's important, but there's no point editing a fancy video if nobody's going to click on it. Let's keep our editing simple and consistent with our niche's branding just for now. The biggest priority is going to be maintaining a narrative flow. Editing should add to your video, not take away or distract from it. An easy way to level up your editing is to understand music psychology. Music can evoke powerful emotions in the viewer, which will help you create better edits without needing to learn visual effects or motion graphics. I would avoid fancy editing from the beginning. It's hard to maintain consistency if you're on your own, and you'll likely burn out and fail. Just keep it simple. Ideally, being on camera will help you as you'll have to do less editing, but if you're a faceless channel, understand that you'll have more editing work. Just don't overthink it. But most importantly, focus on maintaining that narrative flow. Editing is a tool to enhance your story, but optimization and strategy will determine its reach. If you have a brand new channel, your first few videos likely won't get any views. That's just how it works in today's age. YouTube is trying to prevent fraud and spam, so don't get discouraged. Post at least 5 long-form videos, even if they get 0 views before changing your strategy. And if you want to further supercharge your strategy, create videos that can easily be broken down into shorts. Use those shorts to lead viewers to your long-form content. This is a great way to get more data onto your channel, so YouTube understands your niche and knows who to suggest your videos to. Furthermore, pay attention to which videos are getting the longest watch time and the most viewership. You need to be making more of those. But don't focus too heavily on your CTR right now. YouTube is testing your video to tons of different audiences, so it's hard to tell if your CTR even means anything at this point. Wait until you're at 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers before really focusing on optimizing CTR. Okay, that's fine, but how do you know if you should change a thumbnail? If a video stops getting impressions for over a week, it's time to try something new. Start with thumbnail swaps. If that doesn't work, you can try a complete repackage. But if you tried this more than twice, stop focusing on that video. Maybe the idea just didn't work. We're going to continue this strategy, but we're also going to focus on making longer videos as well. Longer videos are easier to get watch time on, which means more revenue. Your RPMs will be higher and it'll be easier to get monetized in the first place. And if you understand scripting properly, it'll be easier to hold someone on a longer video, which is great because you need less retention on a longer video to get more views. And this is how you build a thriving YouTube channel in 2024, even if you're starting with nothing. Remember, focus on finding a unique niche, crafting compelling scripts, and optimizing your content for watch time. Don't get bogged down with fancy editing, keep it simple and consistent. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more YouTube growth strategies. And look out because I'm doing this exact strategy on a secret channel right now. In 5 months, I'm going to reveal it all to you, all to prove that this really works. And if you made it this far, then congrats. Like and subscribe as I'm going to tell you the bonus tip. At the end of each of your videos, hook another video and then put the watch next suggestion on screen so viewers can keep watching your content. Let me show you how I do it right now. Well, if you love this video and want to learn even more about YouTube strategy, you should definitely check out my 40-minute completely free course on exactly how to grow your YouTube channel from scratch. It's on screen now if you want to click it.